Hi, I am Danielle Walker from Against All Grain, and I have my little guy, what's your name?
Asher.
Here with me today. We're showing you how to make a new cookie recipe that is egg-free. It's also packed full of protein with almond butter and sliced almonds, and of course, some dark chocolate chips and cherries. You ready to get started?
Mm-hmm.
So remember how I told you that some kids and some adults are actually allergic to eggs. So we are going to make something called a chia slurry. It's kind of a funny word, huh? Can you dump that chia in there? That's ground chia seeds. And do you see how it's liquid right now, buddy? After we let it sit, what do you think might happen to it?
Make it
Kind of jelly-like? Yeah, so we're gonna set this aside. We mixed it into some hot water so it can thicken up, and that is gonna be our eggs instead of using eggs. So can you start by dumping in that unsweetened applesauce? We like applesauce, huh?
I don't like it.
Well, we like it in cookies. Okay, and then we'll put in some, well, we'll do ginger, yeah, but not yet. Can you put in the almond butter? What do we like to eat almond butter on? Or what does Daddy like to eat almond butter on?
Apple.
It's pretty yummy, huh? Okay, and then this is called arrowroot. Can you put the arrowroot in?
Arrowroot.
Well, arrowroot is a starch. See how it feels kind of chalky? And that's gonna help, yep, go ahead and dump it in.
That is arrowroot?
That's arrowroot. That's gonna help our cookies get kind of fluffy, and also it's going to help them hold together because without having eggs,
It is? No.
it kind of did. It came up a little bit.
Oh, I see it.
You see it? Without having eggs, the cookies would fall apart, so we use arrowroot to help them hold together. And then this is called flaxseed. It's ground flaxseed. Can you put that in? Thank you. Cool, huh? Maple syrup. Just 1 tablespoon just to make them a little bit sweet. And then cinnamon. Do you want to smell that?
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon. You can go ahead and put it in.
Need any more?
You have such a good nose, though, and it's really fun to learn all of the smells of what we're using. That's cherries. Does that smell sweet? So this is nutmeg and ginger. Why don't you do the nutmeg and I'll do the ginger. Thank you. And then ginger.
I don't like it.
And then a little bit of salt.
Salt. One piece.
Yes, you can have 1 piece. I think you might like sea salt as much as you like chocolate.
What's sea salt?
That one. Can you put it in? And then we have baking soda. Can you put that in? Baking soda helps our cookies get kind of fluffy. And then last thing, you can have one in a minute. Can you put the lemon juice in? Oh, we missed the bowl just a little bit. All right, so can you turn the mixer on for us? Let's mix that all up. Thank you. Yeah, you can maybe go to 5, how about? And we're just gonna wait till it's good and mixed. There we go. All right, you can turn it off. It was quick. Okay, so now look. This has been sitting here for just a couple of minutes, and look, it's like jelly. Isn't that cool? It's kind of like the Jell-O. Remember when we make Jell-O with fruit juice and we cut it into shapes? It's almost what it's turned into, so let's pour that in. There we go. And we're gonna mix that in before we put in our cherries and our chocolate. Okay, I'm gonna mix this on high for just a moment. Okay, so now we need to mix in our dark chocolate chips. Thank you. And our unsweetened and unsulfured dried cherries. Do you know what that means? Well, unsulfured means that there's no preservatives to keep them bright red, so that's why they're a little darker. And unsweetened means no sugar. Okay, can you do another one?
That is funny.
Okay, how about I do a few of these? We'll make it go a little bit faster. Plus, we want them all to be the same size and all have the same amount of chocolate chips in them because why?
Because
somebody might be sad if they get one that doesn't have a lot of chocolate chips. What's the first thing you do when you get a cookie? What do you look for?
chocolate chip.
The one with the most chocolate chips and the biggest cookie, right? First, we need to push them down just a little bit so that they are a little bit flatter. And I'm using wet fingers because otherwise my fingers will stick to the dough.
Can I do it?
You could try it, sure. Just a little bit of water and then push them down with your fingers, just like that. You could put fingerprints in them too. You try to lay your fingers flat like this and push them down, kind of like a pancake. Perfect. You know what else the water does? It helps those sprinkles of sliced almonds stick to them really well. And we like almonds and we like the crunch that it gives the cookies on top. There's actually 2 types of almonds in this cookie, the almond butter and the almonds. Okay, let me give you a towel. Here, wipe your hands off just a little bit. Okay, so now you can do the sprinkles of almonds. Are we gonna do that on all of them?
Nope.
Nope, why? Because you want one without it. So pick which one you want and don't put almonds on the one you want, okay?
Why are you gonna have 2 then?
Well, you can have 2. Here, and I'll do a few up here.
Why I could have 2 cookies?
Well, because these are pretty small. And there's not that much sugar in them, and they're grain-free and gluten-free, so you can have a couple. Okay, so now we need to go put them in the oven so they can bake. And we preheated our oven to 350 degrees. Our cookies baked for 15 minutes and we have cooled them completely on a wire rack and we're just about to dig in. I can't stop them any longer actually, so let's go ahead and taste them, buddy. We left one without the almonds on top for you. I'm gonna break into mine because I like that melted chocolate in the middle. Did you get chocolate piece? What do you think?
Good.
Here,
Why is raisins?
look at that. Look at all that melted.
Why is raisins?
You know what? It's not raisins, it's actually dried cherries, but it tastes a little like it. If you like this video, please make sure to hit the thumbs up button and also hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any future recipes. I would also love to hear from you in the comments and let me know what recipes you'd like me to make next. The full recipe can be found at againstallgrain.com and we'll see you next time. Bye.